Hey, everybody, in PE class this Friday. Obviously, it's an asynchronous day. Nobody's here at school. Um, but we still want to have 30 to 40 minutes of physical activity, um, even today. Okay. It is so important that we continue on with daily exercise. Um, Being January or obviously the middle of winter, and cloudy or cold or rainy, whatever. Whenever we can get outside, we need to get outside for what's best for our physical health, um, because we have so many days in which we might not be able to go outside, in which it might not be the best idea because of precipitation, wind, all those kinds of factors. So today, our 30 to 40 minutes of physical activity, uh, very similar to yesterday, where I'm going to ask you to go outside for 20 minutes only. Based on weather, there is no precipitation today, a little chilly, but I'm looking at highs of 45 degrees today by the afternoon with some sunshine. Okay, so I think it's not too much to ask for 20 minutes to go outside. Um, and again, we're going to kind of go with the same format as yesterday, where there's some student choice, your choice here. Um, but it could be walking, it could be a light jog. What I'd like for us to start doing, if you're new to PE, or if you're not a super active person, that's okay. Um, but I'm going to start to ask you to do some walking and some light jogging potentially. So I think it would be best to get 20 minutes, and try to get some running. Okay, that running could be as little as 2 minutes up to all 20 minutes. You can go beyond the 20 minutes for all I care. I think that'd be awesome. So I'm asking you again, 20 minutes of outdoor activity. Um, it could be an all walk. It could be just a small jog with a lot of walking. It could be all jogging for that matter. But 20 minutes. But also the 20 minutes could include something else. It could include, like I say, a game with neighbors, very similar to yesterday, where there's a family, siblings, friends. If you guys are doing something else from a physical standpoint or a physical activity standpoint outside, pick up a game of basketball or whatever. I'm all in. That's good. I'm fine with that. But I do want you to log that in our weekly log here. Okay, so I just want you to type out some details of it and go ahead and submit that button, and then turn in obviously our weekly log. We do have some indoor activities here for you too. I just want you to try to gain some, again, try to work on our muscular strength, okay, of our upper body, but also to our core, and then also to being able to stretch or get some flexibility in our lower. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do on the inside portion is post it above our basketball team. That's the direction right there. So right next to that basketball poster from last year, that's what I'd like you to do on an indoor standpoint. That indoor stuff, this stuff is going to take you basically 10 minutes tops. More realistically, probably like the 5 to 8 minute mark on the inside portion of thing. But again, it's going to push ups, planks, and stretching once again. Okay. Um, and then also, if you choose not to do this, if you're just like, dude, I really don't want to go outside today, or I don't want to do the push-ups and planks and stretching again. If there's other things to do for physical activity, I'm all in. If you've got a stationary bike, if you've got a treadmill, if you've got access to a full-on weight room, whatever it is, everybody's different. We have almost everybody at high school in PE class. So if you think about that, how many different scenarios are there? How many people's access to certain things? I mean, there's so many, and I want you to have access to what you currently have, so that you are getting the best physical PE, the most out of what you got. And so for that, I'm all in. I'm all in for you to do what you got. Okay, and so I support you 100% with whatever you got going. I've had links of people actually that have shared links of different exercise programs that they simply pulled off of YouTube or other places. They've shared that with me. I've been able to look at those, and those have been really, really good. I've also had people that have said, walk with dogs, at home, bench press or what have you, or I go to soccer practice at night, I'm all in. Okay. So anyway, today, Friday, asynchronous. We need to get outside today because the weather says we can't. So let's do it before we can.